Hi, Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Steven Universe. So let's get started. To draw cute Steven, let's first start by drawing his eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a big oval. Go up nice and high, come down, and connect. And then I'm going to come inside, about right here, and draw another oval. And then shade it all in. But before I do, I'm just going to add a highlight right here and then shade it all in. See if that looks okay or not. If not, I'll just shade it all in later. Then from there, we're going to come right next to this eye, about right here, and just skip a little bit of space, and we're going to draw the nose. So let's say about right here, just draw a slight angle line and then bring it down to the same level as this eye. And then right in here, just draw two little lines for the nostrils. Then we're going to come back up right about here, and we're going to draw the other side, the other eye. So just another big oval. And bring it right back. There. And then once again, we're going to come into the center area about right here and draw another oval. And the highlight and shade it in. There. Okay, so now that we have the eyes in, I'm going to come above each eye, right over it, and we're going to draw a slight curve coming upwards, and then we're going to thicken it up for the brow. And so same thing, but this side is going to slant downwards and thicken it up. There. And just come above the eye right here. And just try to thicken up this line to anchor the eyes. Okay, so then from there we need to draw the mouth. So right underneath these eyes, we're going to draw this jelly beans shaped mouth. So I'm just going to start about right here, the width of the eye, go right underneath, and we're going to come down right under the nose. So dip down, then go right back up underneath this eye, and then we're going to go around. And let's open it up and connect it. There, nice and big. And then towards the center, right underneath this nose, we're going to draw a slight curve for some teeth. And let's see, another one about right here. And one more here. There. Okay, so now that we have that in, we're going to, let's see here. Let's come to the top of this eye, come out just a little bit, about right here. And we're going to draw a curve right next to this eye. So this is the side of his face. And then we're going to come about right here and just draw a curve around the mouth for his cheeks and go around the mouth. There. And then let's bring this up to about right here where the brow is. And then we're going to connect the brow with a curve. And then we're going to come right down here. So imagine this is coming through about right here. Close to this eye now, we're going to draw a curve right there. And then before we come all the way down, we're going to loop around. So we're going to loop around for his hair and then come out for his ear. But before, not sure we can do that. Let's go ahead and loop for his ear. About right here, small ear, and then we're going to come right back next to his mouth, and we're going to connect back to this curve. And connect. There, yay, we did it. Okay, so then from there we can go ahead and draw his hair. So let's see here, I'm going to work on this, going this way, it's just easier. So about right here, and go one big curve to about right here. Then we need 2 more curves. Bigger one to about right here. Maybe like over this part of the brow. And then 1 more coming out further. To about right there. And then we're going to go around towards his ear. And then 1 more around his ear. And just tuck it in. There. Okay. And now that we have that, let's go ahead and draw his body. So I'm going to come, let's see here, maybe the width of the face. So right about here, I'm going to go ahead and just draw a curve. And then same thing on this side. So about his face here. I'm just going to skip a little bit of space. And then right here, I'm just going to go ahead and draw the same curve for the other side. There. And then let's see, let's bring this down. About right here. Or right there. And now that I'm pretty even, let's go ahead and just connect it. And then we're going to skip a little bit of space down the center about right here. And I'm just going to draw a slight angle line right in the center. Then let's come back right here, come in a little bit, and we're going to angle line out on both sides for his legs. So then let's come back in, and let's say about right here. One nice and thick. And same thing here. And I'm going to work on this side first. So we're just going to bring this angle down. And same thing here. And connect. So same thing on the other side. So it's the same width going down. It doesn't get smaller or wider. I mean thinner or wider. There. Okay, so then from there, let's see here. We're going to draw his feet. So let's bring this down with a slight curve. Then we're going to come right back here and we're going to come out and then round it down. And then angle right here and then bring it in to create this foot shape. Then for some details, come right here for the bottoms, right there, go across all the way. Then for his toes, we're going to come one curve that kind of goes towards the center and then another one. And let's thicken this strap up all the way across. And then for some toe detail, curve, and I'll just add 2 curves right there. So same thing on this side. Slight curve, and once again come out, and then down, and create this angle and then connect. So then once again same thing. There. Okay. So now that we have that, let's, before I forget, a little detail right here on the pants, and 2 curved lines. And then we can go ahead and draw his arms. So let's come right back here. We'll put his shoulders right here and come down. Then we're going to cut it off for his sleeves. Then let's come down again. We're just continuing the same angle. And same thing here to about right there, and then we're going to start his hands. So we're going to come out, thumb. We're going to draw 4 fingers here. And then this one's going to be wider, and then a pinky. And then right in the center right here, just put a line to make it 5. Okay, so then on this side, we're going to have his hands go up. So his shoulders are same thing about right here, but his sleeve is up. So let's say about right here. Draw a curve, and we're going to end about right there. Start about right there and go out with an angle. There. So same thing about right here. So a thumb, and then once again his fingers. One, a thicker one, and then a pinky. There. And the last thing we need to do is to draw a star. So right here in the center, I'm going to draw a nice big rounded off star. And then 2 more at the bottom towards the center. And connect. There, and that is pretty much it for my drawing here of Steven Universe. I really hope I helped you. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. One more thing. I knew I was missing something. Right here, we need to add a curve for some cuffs on his pants. And now we have everything, hopefully. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope I helped you today. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.